I'm so scared. I'm like actually nervous. This is terrifying. Like I'm actually scared and it's only a video game. This is horrifying. That is incredible. Oh, whoa! No. 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 Are you kidding me? That is beyond incredible. This is Park Beyond, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hey yo everybody, it's Johnny5 Alive here and welcome back to some more Park Beyond where we're going to impossify everything. In the previous video, we impossified all of the shops in the game. Absolutely amazing. If you missed that, go check it out. Links are down in the description below for all my Park Beyond playlist videos. If you enjoy the series, give us a like, give us a sub. You know what to do. Let's get right on into things. Today we are impossifying all of the flat rides, or probably half of the flat rides because things are starting to self-implode. But I did mention in the previous video I was going to have to reload a save for before shops got placed in because things were starting to lag out. The save before this, I impossified all these, crashes every time I load it. But this one doesn't crash, which has more data than the one before it. And by reloading the game, my frame rate came back, even though I have like 6,000 guests in the park and a billion impossified shops. So apparently it kind of fixed itself. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna drop a save again. Because we only have 15 impossification juice, I'm going to have to do this 3 at a time. For you guys, it'll all be a real time. I'll jump cut it, but I'm gonna have to load the game every time we do 3. So we're not gonna be able to look at all of them impossified all at the same time because 1, we'll kill the game, and 2, I don't want to sit here and wait for all this amazement. So kicking things off, we have the mysterious ruins. Now I'm assuming some of you people want to see what the ride actually is and does. You can see it here. We're not gonna actually, I did see some of you guys saying in my Let's Play series, you can actually ride the rides, Johnny? I did know that, but I'm so used to not riding the rides because my brain is programmed not to, because in Planet Coaster, we've seen them all and they tend to be boring. But for whatever reason, should be checking them out in Park Beyond because they are new and interesting. So let's go ahead and impossify this thing now. It becomes the mysterious artifact. And what's it doing now? We got some sand. Everything's grown a little bit. And it looks like some sort of like UFO thing is happening. It's got a bit of sci-fi to it now, which is cool. Now, if I speed things up... Oh yeah, we can speed things up. Ooh. All right. Whoa. Whoa! What in the world? I did not expect that. A giant sandworm. Of course, it's a desert. It's the tremor. Okay, I kind of love that. Can we go ride view? Oh. Ah! It basically just spins. That is crazy cool. Now, some of these we're gonna have to see if we can... Oh, that is gross. Some of them can be impossified twice. So that is crazy. It's kind of gross and nasty. So we got the Tagada here. It's kind of like a spinny ride. It sucks you to the walls. I really don't like these rides in real life. I just, get so sick on them. Let's see what it turns into. The Tagada Arena. Oh yeah, we saw this one in the beta. I love this one. Yeah, so if you are curious and you want my first impressions, the beta only had like 8 or so rides. I remember the number exactly, but if you want my natural reactions, there's a link in the description below where we impossified everything in the beta. And I did have a overwhelmingly positive response to this one in particular, but I won't spoil it for you guys. Maybe I'll try to reenact it. That's why everything I do, guys, with park spotlights, coasters, all that, I don't look at them first because I want first impressions for you guys in case it does induce a crazy reaction. Wow, they spin around like tops. They bump into each other like bumper cars. Oh my God. Oh, wow, that is incredible. Oh, what are these little rampy bits for? Are they gonna go up the sides? Oh my God, they're going up the sides. That's so amazing. Wow. You know what I really love? The balloons come along for the ride. That's kind of incredible. That's kind of really incredible. Even though, it splits in half. I forgot about that. I was faking my first impressions, guys, but I've seen it before. Then they catch on fire and go up the disc sides. They're like basically spinning top battlers. I think there was like a game like a child game. Like, I remember like something like this as a kid. You had like an arena, and then you pulled the string, and then the top hats went in, and they would battle each other. I literally think this was a kid's toy when I was growing up. If somebody knows what I'm talking about, fire away down in the comments below. But that one is incredible. That's definitely the best one so far, but that's not saying much considering we've only looked at 2. Let's go to the Vortex wing, which turns into the Tornado wing. Oh yeah, it just spins around. You know, spinny flying thing. You guys know what these things do. Let's see what it impossifies to. I am glad that I got my frame rate back by just loading the game, which is insane to me. I don't know what happened to my paths here, but it's running quite decently after reloading, although my other save just crashes, and I hope I'm not gonna have issues. Oh wow, they detach from the thing, the arms, and they actually just fly. Straight up fly. We have to ride this. Sorry, I didn't ride the Tagada. I might forget to ride some of these. I don't like how the camera's like clipping through their face, because I want to actually ride it. But you can ride it like third person, which is probably more fun. But look at the whole park there. It's got a decent frame rate considering how much hell we've been giving this game. Oh my god. There's a lot going on here. And it's actually not self-imploding right now, so I'm not mad at it. Really, really cool. Yeah, I love that one. Because it flies, and I love flying stuff, this one's my favorite so far. But the Tagada was pretty awesome. Okay, we're gonna have to jump cut and load the game. Thankfully, this is a stable save file and it did not crash. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just go with this 3 at a time, but that's okay. Luckily, we have exactly 15 juice here, but we are impossifying everything. We're just doing them in chunks. So you got your standard like wing swing ride. It just spins around and swings. Nothing crazy to see here. What happens when we impossify it? It becomes from the wave swinger to the double swinger. Okay, it looks the same to me. You can do it again. I didn't check if you could do it again to this one. Huh. Hopefully it wasn't a second upgrade. So you can do this one twice. It looks the same to me. I'm gonna assume, I've seen this in other theme parks where it goes up and then it like tilts. So I'm assuming it's gonna raise up into the air and tilt rather than just spin like it normally does. Let's see. Yeah, it's exactly what it's doing. Oh! But that's the fun. Whoa! That's the fun surprise. It's double layered. Okay, that's actually kind of awesome. I want to go to like the inner seat. Yeah, look at this. We're going the opposite direction, but we're swinging on a different axis. So they get closer and further away from each other while going. Oh, that makes you even dizzier faster. Oh my god, you can almost high-five the people going in the opposite direction. Okay, I did not expect to do that. I kind of guessed what it was going to do, but it had that extra layer of impossification, and that's what I love about impossifying these flat rides is, you know, even if you assume you know what it's gonna do, there's always like an extra little surprise, and that was the fun factor. 2 layers, opposite moving directions. Let's juice it up again. It goes into the sky swinger. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, do we have predictions? Now this time I see a 3rd layer. Based off what we saw it do already, my guess is it's gonna just add another layer, but it added some sort of circus on top. Are we gonna get like a circus act or something? What's going on with this? This has to get integrated somehow. So I feel like we're gonna have 3 rows going in all different directions because they are facing in different directions. Oh, slow down. What's happening? Oh, like I said, guys, even if you're gonna guess what it does, oh, you'll never guess what it does, even if you think you know. So it did do 3 layers, but the outside one went extremely high. Wow. I have to get on this. Is this the top layer? It is. Look how high we are. Wow. This is my favorite ride. Hands down. My favorite ride so far. Without a doubt. I already was kind of terrified by these things because you're held in by this like little bar. There's like no safety harness. We gotta be like 100 feet in the air right now. With a little bar holding us in. You could slip out of this thing. I mean, That is terrifying. These things already kind of freak me out when they're the ones that are slightly raised up. They freak me out. But they don't get me that sick for some reason. Even though you're spinning, the spin is such a wide arc that it doesn't get me too sick. I do like riding the chain swing ride. But another thing is there's chain links holding you in. That's also terrifying. I don't know why. The whole thing just seems dangerous to me. But there it is. That was incredible. That was impossible. That's the best one, hands down so far, my favorite. We've seen this one. I've showed it off in my Let's Play. Or no, you guys haven't seen that one yet. So I've seen this, you haven't. It's basically like a Ferris wheel, but really slow, but in the shape of a zipper. Those things. Now, what I thought this was gonna do, like the zipper rides, they might be called something different where you guys are, but normally this thing like rotates. So this part will come down and this part will go up. And then these things will also start to flip like bucket spins. There was a zipper ride like that in my local theme park, and my cousin at the time, she was really young, she freaked out, cried, and they had to stop the ride and kick us off. Yeah, but this thing was spinning, this whole thing was spinning, and then there's that extra spin in between, and it's just chaotic, and you just feel like you're getting thrown around like in a dumpster. It's terrifying. I was scared when I went on it. I did not like it. So I thought this ride would turn into that. But in fact, it does this. It's amazing. It's a giant heart. I don't know if we can get enough people on here. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can ride it by ourselves, but there is something nice about having people on it. What I like about this, we got to go to the lower spot. It starts off with your loved one in front of you. Then you get split from your loved one. You guys will see this in my Let's Play with actual people on it and me riding it. But you can see directly across from you, in between all of the buckets going down, you get to wave at your loved one, the person you're going on a date with. Oh, we got one down here. This guy. Hello. So as you can see, we can see them there. And I think and this is, we're the lady's perspective, and that is the man, and they're going on a date together, but you're not actually sitting with your date. You're separated from them. So if you just need a little break from your date, this is the perfect ride to go on. Some time to sort out your thoughts, you know, a great opportunity for your first kiss coming up here as they come together. You've gotten some mental clarity. Do I like this person or not? Well, I have a few seconds to make up my mind before I have to connect back with them and spend the rest of my day with this person. And there they are. And the ride brings us back together. Together forever at last. Hello, you. Come here. Come here, beautiful. And they click together. And together again. I love it. Actually love it. They love it. It's great. It's super cute. I like that. It's like a Ferris wheel that I actually enjoy. Yeah, there's something neat about it. This has got to be the best Ferris wheel, I would say. Ferris wheel type ride. Okay, we are out of juice. I gotta reload the game again. All right, next up, we have the robot battle. I showcased this in mission 3 of my campaign scenario, and I absolutely loved it. Anyways, this thing just spins and spins and spins and spins, and it becomes something completely different once you impossify it. I mean, it's completely different. It's not even a spinny style ride anymore. And that is actually one of the aspects of this game that I actually adore and love, is the robot carnage, or whatever it was, the robot battler. It was a spinny ride before. And by impossifying it, you get almost like a bumper car battle. I like that because there's a reason to have one of each in your park. You have the spinny one, then you have the bumper car one, and a level 1 has merit, and a level 2 has merit. You could have the level 1 right beside the level 2, and they look like completely different rides in terms of functionality. And I really like that a lot. So yeah, these things battle. My favorite part, what's happening with my controls here? See these people on the back? This poor child has no idea what's happening behind him. They bump and they break off, and they get burned to death. That's not my favorite part. My favorite part is the fact that they break off, and now there's 8. It started as 2, became 4, and now it's 8. It doesn't get any cooler than that. Does it impossify one more time? It does not. I gotta remember to check that Hopefully hopefully I didn't miss any, but I've been pretty satisfied so far. This also is one of my favorites just because of the amount of chaos. But yeah, the surprise factor was quite amazing when I first did this. Now, this isn't my first impressions. When I did do it the first time, I was quite blown away by how insane this is. But I still think the chair swing's my favorite. But this is a close second for different reasons. So here we have our traditional bumper cars. Ooh, I like this neon screen. Bumper brawl. I have not looked at a lot of these flat rides. This is one to me that I have not seen at all. And I love the decorations on this one. So yeah, standard bumper cars. Everybody bumps around. What happens when you impossify a bumper car? It becomes a pinball brawl. Okay, based off the name alone, there's gonna be all those like pinball mechanisms that launch you around, right? Oh, it actually becomes a pinball machine? Can we do it again? No. Wow. I just like this. And can the developers please add midway games to this game? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's it doing? No. Okay. Oh my God. Oh. That is ridiculous. Oh. Oh my God. So in my brain, what I thought it was gonna do, I thought it was gonna add these types of things to the floor. So they would have to like not only bump into each other, but have to worry about hazards. But the fact that it did, I thought this whole pinball machine was just aesthetics. But when it tilted up, that's when I was like, wait, what's happening here? And then it sucked the guests up, so they don't even get to bump into each other. Like, they lose all control over this, and they just become a pinball inside of a pinball machine. Oh, and I keep forgetting to ride these things. My apologies, guys. I don't even know if we want to ride this thing. Like, what is happening to us right now? What happens when we get sucked down the tube? I'm super curious. That's like hilarious. No, boo-boo, his head hurts. Okay, that's amazing. And if you guys are curious about this one, we can give this a ride. It's horrifying. Look at these poor people. This is actually like a really good one to ride, because it's just so insane. Oh my God. Did we? Yeah, we did ride that. We did ride that. Okay, we've been riding. Yeah, we've been riding. I haven't missed that many in terms of POVs. That pinball machine is ridiculous. I have to ride it. Like, I want to get sucked up. Oh my God, it's so stupid. And I love it. Wow, we're actually inside the tube. Oh. No way. Oh, wow. This is incredible. The sounds. And I'm getting like 40 FPS right now with like all that crap in the park. So, just a fun fact, if your game is lagging, give it a save and reload it. For whatever reason, that like fixed my lag. I cannot believe the endless sea of people that I have in this park. And it's actually holding up pretty good. It's holding up not too bad. Not to mention all these impossified shops and stuff. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. Okay, this one we saw, we did this in my Let's Play. I was saying in my Let's Play, I didn't like how the wire looked weird. And somebody said it had a burb on there. And I guess what this is a weight to hold down the rope so it stays down. But because it's tight, it pulls this part straight. But I still think it looks weird because, one, this is like a gigantic 10-ton cable, and this burb would not be... I don't even know. Maybe I just don't understand how burbs work, but that's my understanding of what's going on here. But there should be a rope, in my understanding. There should be a rope that goes... Yeah, there needs to be a rope here or something that pulls it down. Then it drops it. I've actually been on this ride in real life, and I have the video. It it's a VHS. They gave us a VHS. I was super young when I went on it. So I got that like somewhere buried in my storage room, a VHS of me going on this thing. And it's just, they called it the drop zone where I'm at. And I squeezed my neck muscles so hard that I made the scariest face ever, but I pulled my neck muscles. Like yeah, it was horrifying. I did not like it at all. So once you Impossify this thing, it becomes the most incredible ride of all time. I mean, you guys saw my reactions in the Let's Play, and if you didn't, it's worth it. I actually clipped it into the beginning of the video, so yeah, go check it out. It's like the first few seconds. But this one absolutely astonished me. If anyone's gonna go on this ride, I think they're stuck. Oh, there they go. So interestingly enough, these don't have harnesses, so it's quite literally now a slingshot rather than a drop, and it will slingshot them. We're just loading them in like a revolver. Get ready for it. Watch how high this thing goes. And my favorite part is they actually animated it so they can travel through the whole tube. I followed them all the way through. They actually go all the way through. I followed them all the way through. And with that, I wish they made this a glass tube so we could see them going all the way through. What's the point in animating them all the way through if we actually don't see that? But hey, props to the developers for putting that in. And then if we wait, oh, these autosaves are killing me. If we wait, they will spit. Oh, no. Oh, here it comes. Wait for it. Blub, 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 blub. And the balloon. This stupid balloon. Look how high they get launched. I actually need to see somebody make, like, how do I explain this? A chasm, a canyon, where this is at the bottom of the canyon, right? And then it's so far down that you have a path like right about here, right? Pause. That's about the pinnacle height of which they get launched. So if we were currently at ground level right here, right? And that was all the way down in a canyon down below, and then we just had people like a bridge right here, and we just had people periodically going over top the bridge as you walk on by. Oh, I would love that. Please do that, someone, and we'll feature you in a park spotlight. Oh, the stupid ideas you can come up with in this game, the stupidly amazing ideas. Oh, wow. I am crying. Okay, so how many have we gotten through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like 50 of these, maybe. I don't even know. Okay, well, I don't know, but I'll just keep going. I think we can go for a full hour. Let me load up the save. Let's see what we got. You know what?
Tallied up the number.
I just realized we didn't POV this slingshot, and I didn't do it in my Let's Play either. So we're gonna have to re-impossify this and just get it going into high gear. We gotta ride that one. I want to fly through the air POV, and I know you guys in the comments are gonna be yelling at me if I don't ride that one. So it's just something I'm gonna have to do. Lost my train of thought. This is so much fun. Oh yeah, is this a new favorite? The downside is I've already seen this one, right? But when I first saw it, I was blown away by the insanity. I'd have to say that this is the most insane ride. Okay, shoot, camera. Okay, you guys ready? Oh, never mind. I'm so scared. I'm like actually nervous. This is terrifying. Like, I'm actually scared, and it's only a video game. This is horrifying. Yeah, this is the best one to ride POV, I think. I mean, we're about to... You guys, all of our necks are gonna break. You're not gonna be smiling in a second. Oh my god, we're loading up. Oh my god, no. Yeah. Ah! What happened to his head? Oh my god. That's why they animated it all the way through, even though it looks ridiculous. Whoa. All that waiting for a whole second. Hey, you guys survived. You're all in one piece. Yeet. That is the most ridiculous one. I mean, just for the pure off factor, how high it shoots them, how dangerous it is. Like, that is impossification to the 10th degree, if I say so myself. By default, that's kind of the best one, I think, just because it's so extreme. And I actually cannot believe that's in the game. It's just so unsafe. The other ones are like practical in a way. Like, I'm sure these ones fly, but we've seen things fly, right? Like, this is just insanity. I think the pinball machine's kind of insanity too. Oh, it's so hard to choose. I still really love the swing thing, but this one's like the whole like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. And I loved the surprise of it. The pinball machine had also the same kind of surprise for me. It is so ridiculous and awesome. But yeah, I think this is something else. It goes beyond a flat ride to me. This feels something like when I went to theme parks and they had like the slingshot thing or the bungee cord, they never felt like rides to me because you had to pay like $80. They strap you in. They got like a whole team on standby. It felt more like a special event. Everyone's just standing around watching. Only the brave people would actually sign up for it. You know, it wasn't... Yeah, it was a very specialized thing, and that's what this feels like to me. So it's part of me feels like it's not fair to categorize it as a flat ride. It's more like an event. We'll see if anything comes close to that. So if we exclude that, I'm still leaning towards the swinging chairs being my favorite, but I love the pinball machines. So I think I have to decide between those two later. Next up, Pac-Man. This is part of like pre-order or special edition pack. Oh, this is kind of cool. So this is not a flat ride, really. It's a roller coaster. It's basically, yeah, it's a roller coaster. Oh, but it's Pac-Man. So stupid. I love it. Now, does he power up and turn on them? Because he's running from them. I want to see him power up and eat them all. I guess, how would you do that? Well, maybe you can do that by impossifying it. Let's find out. Okay, this is looking more like Pac-Man now. Oh wait, it rotates too, doesn't it? Yeah, it's gonna rotate or something. Speed it up. I love how their balloons get like carried onto the rides, and you can see these balloons getting pulled around. It's gonna rotate and put it onto a board, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's just rocking back and forth. Oh, neat. It switches sides like that. Huh. You know what they should have done? Made it so the back side was the afraid ghosts, and then the front side was like the scary ghosts. Then when Pac-Man switches sides, he switches sides with the scared ghosts, and he starts chasing them. And then on the other side, the spooky ghosts start chasing Pac-Man. That's how I would have done it. Right? That would have been cool. The whole tilting thing was a little bit eh. This one didn't change a whole lot to me. It wasn't that impressive. The Pac-Man food shop was amazing. Where was that? It's not the food shop. It's like a hat shop. Yeah, I love this one. But the ride itself, not my favorite. I honestly just say like, yeah, because it's Pac-Man, it's cool. Actually, because it's like a roller coaster, I do quite like it. But the impossification didn't blow me away. Oh, so we got another Pac-Man ride. Well, that's quite fun. So it just kind of shoots back and forth. This is also like a coaster. It's like one of those, I don't know what they're called, but yeah, this is like a style of coaster. It just goes back and forth like that. Builds momentum. Okay. Well, we know what it does. What happens when we impossify it? The Max experience. It goes really, really, really high. It's gonna shoot off. It's gonna shoot off. That's my guess. And now it's like one big long winged seat with Pac-Man leading the way. Look at their eyes. It's adorable. Can we do it again? Oh, I don't think it shows you if you do it again if you don't have enough juice, which is problematic if the one I can upgrade is the one that I do last and I ran out of juice. I think that's some developer feedback. It should show you how many levels of impossification there are on a ride, whether or not you have juice or not. It should say how many stages it is, or stage 2 of 3 when you're impossifying it. Because I may miss an impossification here there during this series. I hope not. I'll do my best not to, but it is possible that it could happen. I think for the most part though, there's a lot of fun entertainment here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I did not expect it to just take off like a rocket. I did think it was gonna shoot up like that. That's awesome. I did predict the shooting off the track. But I didn't expect it to literally just come out like a bat out of hell with a rocket launcher. That's incredible. We did not ride this one. My apologies. I wasn't that compelled to ride this one, but that one is actually quite cool. If I had to choose between the two Pac-Man rides, this one's the winner of the two. That one's just awesome. It just shoots off the tracks like that. Both of them have like coaster simulations to them, which is pretty fun. Yeah, definitely a fan. Yeah, I don't think this thing's gonna be that fun to ride, but we'll give it a go. Oh, autosave. Hey, everybody, look at her hat. Oh my God. That is ridiculous. What's happening to me? I don't know if this is like the best seat to be viewing this in. Oh, yeah, it's kind of like an X Dimension coaster on some levels. Definitely a bit of a 3D coaster. Whip, whip. I don't feel like this one's that fun to ride. I'm kind of bored. There's a lot of sounds jostling me around a little bit. It's okay though. Can't win them all. It's a bit too rickety for my liking. Okay. Next up is this smoking space train. So we got a lot of fog. This arm kind of spins you around, whips you around, and then lets you off. Nothing crazy here. Nothing to see here, folks. So yeah, I'm curious, the one that had multiple levels of impossification, what was that? It was this thing, the double swing. Yeah, it doesn't tell you that there's a third. I wish it did. I wish it had like an arrow to this and then an arrow to that, and it says you're going to stage 2. That way I don't miss them, but then the game should like let you know that there's something there. Anyways, space simulation. We've seen these in like, this one has another level. Cool, I'm here for it. We've seen the simulation rides in RCT1. They're just these like boxes that would like shake. And you didn't get that VR experience. But in a game like this, I could see this being really interesting. So we have these like 2 deployed rockets on top of this massive rocket. What's gonna happen? What can we predict here? Do the guests come up these ramps? Oh, they just auto load in. So these are gonna drop down. I'm assuming that the rocket's gonna go straight up and then these are gonna like spin around it or something. Maybe the rocket flies or hovers or takes off a bit, but I would imagine that would be saved for Impossification level 3. So I think it's just gonna stand upright and spin around, or like the arms are gonna move these guys and spin them. Okay, fill up. Let's see. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was gonna do. But does it fly? I had a feeling it would do that, but it's not gonna take off. Okay, oh, that's cool. It pretend takes off. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, that's cool. I did not expect it to do that. And now it spins this way. All right, all right, all right. So now it's like kind of like toppling through space. It's it's let go all of its cargo and it's toppling through space. I like how it's slowly changing directions based off of the little puff 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 puffs. It's that's kind of a fun little touch there. The details on this are incredible. Absolutely. So it's doing a few extra combinations of things that I did not expect, but I definitely felt like, the main part here where these spin, that would happen, and I did suspect some sort of flying motion. I liked how it went like the piston shot out, made it like fake fly. That was a lot of fun. That was a cute way of doing it. All right, I have big hopes for this thing for the next level, because the second level was awesome. And to my previous point, that is incredible. To my previous point, some of these rides are so good in, like, this one here, it's completely different than what it is in Phase 2. And same with the bumper cars. I like just having this in my park as bumper cars, but I also like the pinball machine. So some of these things, I'm going to have one of each, but at multiple tiers. And I like that, because while there's 50 different flat rides in this game, there's also at least 2 levels of impossible. Oh, whoa! No, no, no. Are you kidding me? Hold the phone. I can't zoom in anymore because they're above the top of the world. Oh. What? It goes higher than the sandbox. No freaking way, Jose. No freaking way. They're in orbit. That is beyond incredible. Okay, this is the best ride in the game so far. We have to ride this in POV. And they're slowly drifting down. This is gonna be like the best observation tower ride ever. Being able to look at your whole park from like these flying seats, like, oh my God. That is ridiculous. And look, the ship is waiting for us. Oh no, it's just falling. It's redocking. Are they just gonna slowly fall back down to the surface? They gotta speed up at some point. I mean, the wait time on this ride is gonna be ridiculous. Okay, they're falling faster. Yeah, they're falling a little bit faster. I was talking about how I wanted multiple of each ride in my park, and there's 50 rides in this game, but you can impossify each one of them at least twice. Or at least once. So there's technically 100 different rides in this game, if not more, if every 5th of them can be impossified 2 times. So I don't know, what does that mathematically work out to? Like an extra 10 or 15 or so? So yeah, there's technically like 115 different styles of animated flat rides. Even though there are similarities between these 3 levels, they are quite different. And that is incredible. I feel really bad because I missed the initial launch. Let's load these guys up again. It happened so quickly. I didn't expect it. I thought it was loading up. I don't want to... It should, like, lift. Okay, we have to get on this. Seat view. I think we have to go, like, this view first. And then I'll switch it. Here we go. Here we go. I can't even tell if I'm moving. Oh, holy crap! Okay, seat view. Wow. Look at the park. This is Park Beyond, ladies and gentlemen. That is incredible. Look how big the sandbox is. Wow. Oh my goodness. What? I love space. I love rockets. I love SpaceX. I love everything about NASA. This ride has me just... What the heck was back there? There was like a park entranceway in the back beyond the sandbox. Look at the mountains. The views and the graphics are just unreal. This is something special right here, guys. And we come in for a soft landing. Wow. This is one where it's like... Look at that. And it grabs them. Puts them back in. Oh. This is one I have to watch again. I just want to watch it take off like it's a real rocket. Let's do that. There it goes. 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Well, look at the smoke it leaves behind. I can't even see it anymore. Oh, and it deploys those. Unreal. Like my idea that I had with the slingshot thing, having them like slingshot over a path. I think this one would be a good one to bury in the ground too. And then all of a sudden these rockets are coming through the ground everywhere. There's so many like wacky things that you could come up with for parks that are kind of like just absurd, but like fun to mess around with. I can't wait to see what kind of silly ideas people come up with. That one filled me with joy, I must say. Wow. That's my favorite one by far. Okay, we have the crazy castle. This is actually quite adorable. I think we need to ride this one just straight up. Oh, this is like a track ride from Planet Coaster, basically. It's so weird to me that they have these like coaster track rides or coaster flat rides and like little rides. Why don't they just like make this in the game? Like this, give us weird little tracks with these weird little cars and let us make our own dark rides. And then you could have like elevator modules. It's auto-saving, guys. Yeah, this is cute. Oh, they have legs. This is crazy. Wee-ha! Oh no. Spooky ghost. Dracula. Yeah, I love this little ride. This is awesome. There's a witch and a cauldron in there. I love this. That's the best haunted mansion I've seen in any game yet. Most of them, they're just like a mansion, and then the guests go in and you don't know what happens. I think there's one in Planet Coaster too, isn't there? I just don't remember it being very memorable. But I remember the one in RCT1. It was just a little ghost house. Actually having the amount of immersion that this has and the little walking things, that's so cool. Okay, let's Impossify it. My worry is it has a level 2 Impossification, but this seems gnarly. Would this have a level 2 or level 3, I guess? These little beanstalk sprouts. Wow. It's throwing them about. That is neat. It's like legitimately a full-fledged dark ride. I think we have to just like straight up ride this start to finish. Where's one getting on? Here we go. Here we go. These people are getting on. Look at the ice cream hat. Oh. Okay, let's watch this. This is cool. I don't like how the teeth are clipping like the head. Yeah. I wish they fixed the camera on the POV a little bit more. I might have just skipped ahead a little bit. Look at the lights on the Pac-Man ride. Again, I have to say, concerning to have every single ride, every single shop, and 6,000 guests in the park, I'm actually surprised that this is running as smooth as it is. We saw the game self-imploding when I was doing the whole shop Impossification, but I hadn't reloaded the game at any point of which there was something not caching properly. And one of my saves is crashing, but yeah, I don't understand that. How come this one isn't? But it's actually running surprisingly good. There's no way you can get this much crap in Planet Coaster and this many guests, that is, and have things like running this smoothly. It's impressive. Wow, that's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, there's no way for me to check if it Impossifies one more time. So every third one that I do, I'm not gonna know if it has a second level or not. That's a bummer. I'm gonna reload it and just check. Okay, let's check. Let's check here. Level 1, no level 2. This gives me the opportunity to check to see if there was a level 2 on something else that I missed. I'm pretty sure nothing else has a level 2 or level 3 so far. I'm almost positive. Okay, well, how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? That doesn't seem right to me. Somebody said that there were like 45 flat rides in this game. Is this 45? 4 times 7. That's 28. So the 40 flat rides, the number 45 that they got actually must have been from including the Impossified versions. That's my understanding. I don't know where that number came from. I had it in my mind that there were like 40 something of these. That must be included with the impossifications. So with that being said, we have done about almost half. I think we could squeeze one more in this video, and then we'll have to save the rest for the next one. So what do we got here? We got the spooky... Oh, I think this is part of like the DLC collector's edition. I don't know. They said we got like a zombie pack or something. So it's a bus that swings around. Similar to the cloud ride, the cloud genie. I have a ride in my local theme park. It's just a cloud on a rainbow that goes up and around. So it's the survival truck. What happens when we impossify you? Whoa. What? Can we do it again? No. Okay. This is bananas. It's got a treadmill. It's a Mad Max bus now with Gatling guns. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. Zombies are gonna spawn in the outhouse. It's gonna run zombies over and shoot them and pick them up with claws. No, it's gonna pick up things and throw barrels at the zombies. Oh no, it's gonna pick the barrels off the back of the truck and throw them at the zombies. It's gonna do something with these. That's all I got. That's all I got. It'll probably do something I didn't expect. Let's be honest. But those are my guesses. Let's go, people. Oh! Okay, they didn't spawn in the shed like I thought they would. Yep, but it's throwing stuff. Yes. Oh, wow. It's shooting stuff, throwing stuff, and there is some coming out of the shed. Okay, this is complete mayhem. I kind of love it. This totally reminds me of Plants vs. Zombies. I guess we can ride it? It actually feels like we're driving. This is just so dangerous. So it's not really doing anything that I didn't think it was gonna do. I pretty much guessed it all right. Yeah. That's okay. I like it, it's fun. Now, I do believe that these next two have multiple levels of impossification, so we'll save those for the next episode. I think we can get through 15 in the next video, for sure. All right, wow, that was so much fun. Impossifying these has been a great time. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope these were entertaining for you. If they are, do leave us a like and make sure to subscribe. Click the videos in the playlist. Go check out all my other Park Beyond videos. You'll have a lot of fun with them. I've been enjoying this game. Can't wait to jump into part 2 of this little flat ride series. So I'll see you guys over in part 2. See you guys then. Bye now.